All men dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night, in the dusky recesses of their mind, wake in the day to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act out their dreams with open eyes to make it possible. T.E. Lawrence of Lawrence of Arabia. Now, like I said in the last video, the top 3 ways to master your dreams, we all have issues down here in 3rd density. Take them to 4th density, which is a dream state. You'll come back with divine guidance from the 5th dimension, if not higher. And in turn, if you're getting information bombarded from light codes, downloads, dreams, and recordings that aren't making sense, keep them in your dream realm, and you get divine guidance back down here. Alright, this is an extra special discount, for it features a modality for us daydreamers. The first 44 orders of the 10 ml bottle will get 70% off, and the first 4 orders of the family size, the 30 ml bottle, will get 50% off. Now, if that wets your whistle, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I got you. Come on. You see, even when I'm bored, I don't wish that time would fast forward. 'Cause I know there'll be some times when I wish that I could have more. Now, if you watched Dreamwerks 102, I went over the top 3 ways to master your dreams. Now, this modality heavily compounds on step number 2, visualizations, my personal favorite. I'll leave a link in the description for 102, and there'll be a pin somewhere up here. Oh, there it goes. Watch that, and then watch this one again. Master manifesting time. Okay, for my master manifestors, this is next level. For my mini manifestors, look no further. Okay, via my own usage of steps 1, 2, and 3, I was working on a project and I was asking for assistance with dream recall, dream mastery, manifestation, the whole thing. And I wanted it for myself because I had reached some blocks and I knew I had inside of me the way to get through, but sometimes you just need to delve deep. So, I was given some various downloads on vast topics, but specifically on a modality and how to extract something physical down here, add things you can't make in a lab, consecrate it, and then it'd be ready for utilization. This modality stems from the root of mugwort. No pun intended, though very fitting. As you know, for those who use mugwort, it's made into teas, you can smoke it, potpourri. It contains 2 ingredients other than mugwort. One you can find in the store, the other you can't find in the store or make in a lab. But over time, consecrated, it's really, really phenomenal. I'm gonna have some testimonials of people that have already utilized it because I did test runs along with myself. Where exactly, in who exactly, in what exactly, when, to what extent, all of that deserves its own video. It's way too much for this one. Okay, to best describe it, the channeled words that came to me were, it's a heavily, heavenly, concentrated, consecrated tincture. I know. Heavily, heavenly, concentrated, consecrated tincture. That's what came. Now, with step 2 in 102, when I was going over envisioning a luxurious lifestyle or winning the lottery, we all spend time and detail there, more so than thoughts of destitution or the negative things in life. That's just natural thoughts your soul knows to repel. Or at least we should, if we're going to be a mini manifestor going to a master manifestor. Similar to when I was explaining in 102 on step number 2, visualization. When you're working on healing, you visualize the subject, you'll see the origins of the issue, and the origins, not just the issue, the origins of it. And then you look at the end view of what's needed, the desired outcome, and then you reverse engineer back from there. Mugsauce is simply a catalyst for expediting the results that you desire. Being that the time veil is extra thin in 2020, now is the time one should be ascending expeditiously and working and master manifesting and doing what's needed, doing work, the soul groups, the soul alignments, the soul path, the whole grounding. Now is the time. Mugsauce assists in extracting information from light codes and downloads from the astral and the etherical realms, where it can be kind of bombarding and confusing. For those who have spent years watching, reading, attending the shift to conscious community, 5D, 3D, 4D, etc., Mugsauce will help put things in line that you may actually do your work. Knowledge without utilization and implementation is vanity. It's more like mental masturbation. What are you doing it for? What do you have it for? You're not going to do anything. Mugsauce will help you utilize some of the tools that you've acquired in your spiritual toolbox that you can get a starting point for aspects of the soul path. You may be on it and be stuck. You may be completely lost and need a starting point. Mugsauce will help. Some of the purposes that I knew Mugsauce would help for, but certainly not limited to, are, let me read them. Dream recall and specific dream clarity, like lucidity. Astral projection, remote viewing, like clairvoyance and traversing through the higher realms. Resuming a past dream or dream interpretation. Daily and nightly issues like recordings, dreams, family issues, health issues, romance, things in the third dimension. Peaceful, restful nights like night terrors, bedwetting. Some people chuck pillows across the room and run down the halls, that type of stuff. Energizing one's visualizations for manifestations like healing of the body, soul, mentally. Compound your existing creativity, like if you have an invention, working on a book, music, like for writer's block, or if you do this in creative recording block. Past life work and Akashic record work. Reconnecting with the divine and various entities like your soul guides, some people call them spirit guides, your higher self, ancestors, angels, and a lot more. And then it came to me that people started using it for pain, and they liked it more than, other things that they had gotten at various stores with various copays. Let it be known that I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. If you need medical advice, go on and seek you an MD. I'm just going off of what I was told. I'm going to get the testimonials up, but being that it's built for your intentions, or this one's mine, built for my intentions. I don't know. Being that that's what it's built for, that's what it's going to work for. I used it for finances, peace, getting business started, things like that. I have not used it yet for romance and love, but it's less than a year old. So with each person, a new discovery may be found if you're putting your intention into it. Okay? It's your power. Do work. Utilize it. Harness it. And just to rewind back, because I think we all know somebody or have heard of somebody, if it's not you, that, acts violently in their sleep, throws things in their sleep, ridiculous night sweating, or wakes up in pain like you've been wrestling. You're warring, you're being tried in the astral realms. A lack of balance and lack of grounding tips the scales not in your favor. So that should be noted. Knowing the source is first, and then doing something about it. You can do work here, you can do work your own work. And even for those who are grounding and balancing, more weapons you have in your toolbox and in your arsenal, naturally, the better off you're going to be. When you're a positively charged master manifester, you're going to attract negatively charged master manifestors. You don't just level up one time and you're good for life. It's a constant charging, recharging, draining, redraining cycle. The more about it you are, the more tried you're going to get. So Mugsauce is nice to have in your arsenal, in your toolbox, because anywhere you go, the more you have at your disposal, generally it's to your benefit. And I say it's good for about 1.5 years because in 9 months I used about 1/4 of the bottle, and I was using it more than twice a day. The triple size is going to be triple the length. That's why it's offered for families, because if you have children, getting 3 or 4 of these may not be feasible. The cost breaks down with a larger one. So this is good for one person, even couples. The directions are on the box. And for those who shred boxes open and be like, oh shoot, let me try to piece it back together, the directions are also on here. You're gonna have the directions, the ingredients, and the for best results on both. So you really can't mess it up. Like I said, discount code at the end. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, family. So if you've made it this far, I thank you, truly. If you get this, you can thank me later. But the discount is going to be Got Sauce. Right there. And I'm going to open it up to, it's not, you can email it to contact@astrolife.co, or you can DM on Instagram or Twitter, astro_life, ASTRO_LYFE, or you can hit me on Facebook, Astro Lyfe LLC. Send me a message there, anywhere you find me. And if you text me, alright, if you text me, I was gonna go fast then, but if you text me, Got Sauce 444, I'll make good of that, 70% off. And if you got multiple people in the household, 50% off. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry that my cell phone I'm not going to give out on this video. If you've got the phone number, hit me up already. Verse 44 in the first 4. If you don't have my cell phone already, I know some people in my extended family that are very, very good diggers, and you can probably find it. Some sites make you verify it. It might actually be on there. And it may not be my personal one. It's probably going to be the one at Astral Lyfe. But again, I check it. Text it. Anybody, text it, DM, email. Go to astrolife.co, the website. Go down the bottom. Do the contact. However you want to do it. So for my daydreamers, Mugsauce is not an essential oil. It's not some Vicks Vapor Rub. It is consecrated, concentrated. For my master manifestors, it's a nice altarpiece. For my mini manifestors, and if you don't have an altar, start one. 2020, it's the time. For those that want to do work, some people want to watch. I watched for years. And you've got to watch. You have to observe. And then the time is right to do work. And you're ready. And again, this is not for everybody. I promise you, this is not for everybody. Probably if I were to put a percentage on it, I'll be bold and say 35%. Yeah. And then the ones that go on with it, probably closer to 5%. It's like a New Year's resolution. Now, me personally, this is my personal one. I use it before the evening, before any meditation, but specifically in the morning when I'm doing journaling or the, wake up, fall asleep methods. I'll use it then. And then, on weekends, when I have extra time, it's just extra, literally.